At no point does Noah try to kill everybody on the ark. That was only in the movie. Yeah? Anyway, as you move down, they made a movie out of Exodus. It's really cool. Anyway, they're coming out next fall with Bubba Kama, the film. So, anyway. The guy who played Groot, I forgot his name, Van Diesel, he's playing Short. It's great. You gotta watch it. Anyway, so Marvel's doing it. I don't know. Anyway, so I am sure. Anyway, for his father to come home. Father comes home, finds his business destroyed. He says, Avram, what did you do? Oh, it wasn't me. You should have been here. Yeah? So what happened? So all the guards started fighting. This one said, I'm the most powerful. And he said, I'm the most powerful. The big guy there said, yeah, I'll show you. And he took the hammer and he smashed everybody. Says Terah, Avram, what are you talking about? They can't talk and they can't move. And Avram says, if they can't talk and they can't move, why do you pray to them? Devastating theological question. What would any father do if their son asks them a devastating theological question? Take him to the evil king Nimrod. Today they put you in therapy, but the concept is the same. So she says, now I speak girl. I have 8 daughters. It's one of the reasons I became a traveling speaker. It's the only time I get the bathroom all to myself. Nobody can come in. I lock the door. Stay there for as long as I like. There's nobody banging in the door. It's not even them, it's always my wife. Abba, do you think you could? You know, that people need. Sure, no problem. I'm going to the mikvah. Anyway, I started going to the mikvah so I could get hot water on Erev Shabbos. But anyway, so I speak girl. I have 8 daughters. I was going to open my own seminary, Orlofsky. But anyway, so I understood what she was saying. It was very subtle. You know, she said, and then I fell in love. Now, what does that mean? That little look at the end. What it means is, and don't judge me because it wasn't my fault. And that's for sure true. I hear this from people all the time. People who are about to get into married, and they say, I wasn't planning to get into married. What could I do? I fell in love. It happened by itself. And people say this without, without giving a second thought. And I've always wondered about that, because I'll give a class on intermarriage, and I'll be halfway through, and I'll say, how many people now will intermarry? No hands go up. How many will interdate? All their hands go up. I said, could you explain that to me? They say, it's just a date. I said, do you know anyone who got married without dating? Did any of your parents get married without dating? And one guy raises his hand. I said, your parents got married without dating? He says, they're Hasidish. I said, what are you doing in an intermarriage class? Do you Feivel Banish take Maria Christina to be your wife? What are you talking about? Get out of here. The rest of you, the Litvish, any of you? Parents get married without dating? Is it better than that? Did they schedule it? 3:15, fall in love? Nobody plans to fall in love. What do you do if you're dating somebody and you fall in love? So one of the guys in the audience, because we know when it comes to these things, guys are more emotional. So one of the guys says, well, if I find myself falling in love, I'll break it off. I said, oh, invite me, I want to watch this. Maria Christina, yes, I can never see you again. Why? Because I'm starting to love you. Isn't that good? No, when you were just a shiksa that I was using, that was fine, but I think I'm starting to develop some actual emotion, so bye! I said, I don't think even you're that shallow. And his friend says, you don't know him like I do. But I says, no, here, follow along. Follow in the English. Mi yechyeh u'mi yamus. Now there was a subtle message there, and I don't know if you picked up on it. We of course did. Someone might live, but you're gonna die. And the choir goes, die, 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 die. I remember thinking to myself, I'm gonna die? Oh man, what a bummer. What is that over yet? Now you get to pick the way you're gonna go. Who by fire and who by water? And everyone's thinking, fire's kind of hot. Probably tread water for a while. Who by sword and who by storm? Oh, storm's pretty cool. I saw the Wizard of Oz. That was good. Who by earthquake and who by pestilence? I don't know, what is pestilence? ambulance, Mom. But the message is pretty clear, and that is you're going to die a horrible death because God hates you, you miserable sinners, unless you repent. Repent! Get down on your hands and knees and cry and beg, and then you could get off with a serious illness. That's why it's such a joyous time. Hey, Dave, what's with the apple and honey? Sure, sweet, yeah. How does it look? Doesn't look too good. Because God put you in this world for one reason, to get the greatest possible pleasure. Party till you die, and the party keeps going. That's it. God doesn't need you to serve Him. He's infinite. In mathematical terms, as Dr. Schroeder would say, that's very big. Yeah? That means He doesn't need anything. He's very secure. He wakes up in the morning, looks in the mirror, and sees nothing. He's invisible. Don't worry about it. He's got everything. He's infinite. He doesn't get into a bad mood. He doesn't go through mood swings. He doesn't get depressed to bring a flood. Don't worry about it. He's okay. He's secure. You don't have to dive him to like prop him up. How you doing, big guy? Feeling okay? Yeah? Don't bring any floods. I'll catch him in. Okay? Yeah. So says the Mesilas Yesharim, life is filled with pleasures. I don't have to argue that a ham sandwich doesn't taste good. Life is filled with pleasures. Take a look at all the pleasures and decide what you want. And you will agree that the greatest pleasure is an infinite pleasure. One that gets better and better and better and better.